Not me.
All right, gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Hope that you're doing well. Well, we have a compilation of women that are regretting hookup culture, so strap in and let's get through this.
Having the men that have to go outside and talk on the phone and FaceTime after 9 because they stay with their baby mama or their girlfriend triggered. You mad because I let the cat out of the bag? I don't know how it wasn't obvious, Pookie. What grown man go to the furniture store and pick out a headboard with rhinestones in it? Be for real. Honestly, I don't even know what y'all upset about, because half of these women will never have the guts enough to ask y'all, because if they smart, they would make you do a 360 of that room and the bathroom, right? But most of them will never ask you. They'll still keep letting you come to their house and never put 2 and 2 together as to why they can't never come to yours. But on the upside, this whole video do got the men who actually got their own spots coming forward and stitching my video and showing off their bedrooms and how they got their place decorated. Bravo to y'all for being grown men, because these men on here who triggered because they stand with a woman and going 50-50, or they up in her house eating up her kids' fruit snacks, they triggered.
Eating up their kids' fruit snacks. How hilarious. Yeah, I mean, this is a way to shame men, and I hate to see it, but the sad reality of things is if you don't have a pad, honestly, it's going to be a little difficult to bring women over. You know, they don't want to see that you're living with your folks still, and I think that's the biggest piece of life advice I have is once you've saved up enough money to rent or to mortgage a home, get out there. Women want to see that you're doing well in life, and that's a very good indication that you have your stuff together. Move on to the next one.
Ain't no police around here, baby. I won't judge you.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Okay, get over it. You know, you're the exact kind of woman that I'd see plastered all over Instagram that has a really fake life, and it just matches your fake looks. Boo-hoo. What's in the next one?
If you've been made to believe you're crazy for asking the guy you're dating to unfollow anyone who he's hooked up with, any past girlfriends, stop liking girls' photos on Instagram, not to DM girls, you are not crazy and you are doing the right thing. I return lost heirlooms to families, and many of those items are letters and diaries that span hundreds of years. And the amount of affairs I have come across, you wouldn't even believe. And this is when the only form of communication was through letters. F-boys and cheating have always been a thing. However, I believe that the human design cannot keep up with the digital age. There's too much temptation, and although it might be easier to connect with people and meet people on social media, it's also way easier to cheat. And in 2023, we can all agree that cheating can start with one DM. I'm gonna make a part 2.
Right. No need. You hit the nail on the head there, but the fact that you're only saying F boys and not F girls, if that's a thing, we can just call them 304s, is definitely a thing. I just don't date anybody with Instagram nowadays, even if it's private, public, whatever. Your social media matters. And that's only one side of it, dropping into people's DMs. Let's see what this one's all about. What's with the fake voice and face?
So, went on this date with this guy, been talking to him for like 3 nights, which is less than my usual. Like, I usually try and go 7 days, so I know they're not an accident to it. But anyway, yeah, been talking to this guy, vetted him fully, he said he was a psychologist, which, so like, intelligent, not a retard, tick box. Said that he had a house in Manchester.
You're the one that sounds stupid. Like you can't form a freaking sentence there, and this voice is not doing you any sort of favors. But I get it. You want to hide who you are on the internet. We all understand. I mean, look who's talking. Face reveal at 1 million subs. Who knows? Let's move on. I'm just joking around, guys.
Dubai and London, so I was like, bit of dollar, not a necessity, but tick box still. He also just said he was tall, so I was like, alright, okay then, no worries. Like, tick box for me, like, no, some people don't care, but shallow, I'm okay with it. So anyway, date night came.
Calling herself out. Oh, this is great. First she's like, oh my god, he's a psychologist and not a janitor or whatever, and then tall, and then is in multiple places. Like, yeah, that's the stuff that shallow women go for. But then again, you should also be trying to tick those boxes, but it's not like we can change how tall we are, right? Don't go looking into surgeries for that.
And we arranged to meet up at this bar. He sent me the address, and it was called The Warehouse. I sent it to my mate, and she was like, what the fuck? You're meeting someone for the first time at a warehouse. Obviously, got there, it was fine, it was an actual bar, so we were okay. It's cool. I got there, I texted him, and he was like, oh, I'm 5 minutes late. Great, brilliant, that's not a good start, is it? So I sat down, and got a drink.
5 minutes late. Come on. It's just 5 minutes late. You catch a cab and it's not on time. Whatever.
Got quite a little table. It was in like a little booth in the back, and waited. And as I sat down, he texted me again, saying, "How tall are you, by the way?" And I thought, "Oh, fuck a duck! Like, I hope you're not good for quad level, and you were lying the whole time." So I was like, "Yeah, I am 5'5". Why?" And he was just like, "Oh, just wondering, because I'm tall." So I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake! Like, oh, you though?" But yeah. Oh, that's not what he looked like. And anyway, he walked in 10 minutes late. Great. But he was a fucking giant. Like, when I tell you he was tall, he was 6'8". And when you picture 6'8", you do not picture 6'8". Like, he looked like he just jumped out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, fucking huge. And had to duck on the way in. And then he came, found me, spotted my table, and he couldn't get in. He couldn't get under the table, so that wasn't a good start. I felt like a dick because I picked a booze and he couldn't get under the table. And I had to pull the table onto myself so he could sit down. He gave me the money back for my drinks, which was cute. We had a nice little chat about...
Wait, why, dude? Why? Money back? Do you mean he paid the bill for the date? I'm so confused. It's probably just because British slang or whatever. Anyways.
Mental health, that his job, that both works, blah, blah, blah. Quite intellectual conversation, as you will. And then I was like, right, I'm going to just nip for a wee. And I stood up, and he went, slow down, girl. I just want to check your batty out. Sorry, what? Sorry, what? He was like, can I say that? I was like, maybe. You'll have to find out the rest in part 2.
So it's almost 6.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be watching part 2, but I don't understand British slang. Was he like, damn, I want to check out that butt though, or something, and was just being flirting or something? I don't know. I don't know how this was a cringe story or whatnot, but obviously there's more in the part 2 that we're not going to be watching. Guy sounds like a hell of a match, so wonder what happened there. Anyways.
6 months since my breakup, and I'm not over it still. Just
Somebody cue the emotional damage meme.
completely honest. But I think it's because, like, right after the breakup, I went on Hinge. I went and partied. I was out with my friends telling them, oh, I'm so over him. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. Like, I'm over. You can even look at my old videos. I literally have said that before, like, a month after we broke up. Like, all that time is just delaying your healing, and you're gonna be at 6 months being like, damn, why do I still feel like this? It's because if you keep running away from that pain, baby girl, like, it's gonna be there. So start chipping away at it today, okay? Quit drinking, quit going out, quit doing things that are running away from your pain. Just stop. And I truly believe that every single person deep down knows when they're running away from that one feeling that they know they need to confront. And on the plus side of that, if you see your ex running around partying with other girls or whatever, just know that they're not healing at all, and that feeling of guilt or missing you, that's still there in them. So if you see them doing that, just know that's still in them. The sooner you confront this, the faster you're gonna get over this dusty, crusty man.
Apologize for doing that, but you know, she should take her own advice and have got over things a bit more quickly. What could I say there? You know, if you don't take time to reflect on why your relationship ended and instead decide to go out and make all the wrong decisions, that's on you. I think as men, we're smart enough to sit down and really think about why things happened, and I think most of the times it's out of our control, especially if you're somebody that's worth dating. If you're choosing even to date in this climate, like with hookup culture and whatnot, it's just not a surprise. Either way, gents, thank you for listening to me prattle on, and I hope you had a good laugh at some of these TikToks. They were definitely insanity. But I will catch you in another one of my videos. So, have a good day. Always do your due diligence. Bye for now.